Yo, yo, it's JSF. How y'all doing? I want to talk about this patch a little further. Well, I want to talk about what's, NetherRealm and their balancing of Mortal Kombat 11, right? And I know that this latest patch was just a small balance update. It was not intended to be a massive overhaul patch. They did their quote-unquote massive overhaul with Ultimate, and that's what they were happy with and pleased with, right? But I do want to talk about one thing that they continued to do on this patch, and that is balancing by health changing. It's not something that's brand new to this game. This started one of the earlier patches post-release. At the game's launch, every character had the same health, 1,000 health. Then a little bit later on, when they were having issues balancing, they introduced this, right? Shao Kahn gets more health, Kodo Kahn gets more health, Jackie gets less health, I believe Sonya gets less health, whatever, right? And now, with the latest small patch, they've added more health changes, right? RoboCop got a little bit more health, so now him and Shao Kahn have the most health at 1,100. Joker got a 50 health nerf, Cetrion got a 50 health nerf, Shiva got a 50 health nerf, so now they all have 950 health. And I want to talk about this because I hate this. I think this is the dumbest shit in the world. I think it's the laziest shit in the world. I think it's just a sign of laziness and incompetence. And I know people are going to say, oh, you always complain about it, but it's not even just like, this isn't just me like bitching about it. I want to explain what the issue with this is, why you shouldn't do this. Like, it's just not the answer. And I know NetherRealm is not the only company to do this. This is not their idea. They didn't come up with balancing characters by their health. This has been going on for a long time. This is something that if I'm not mistaken, originates from Street Fighter, possibly other fighting games before, but Street Fighter definitely popularized it, right? It's something they do a lot in Street Fighter. And I feel like this scenario is kind of like copying your classmates' homework and like saying, oh, hey, they're not failing. I'm just going to look at their tests and copy what they do. But then you have to show your work and it's like, well, fuck, right? And the thing is, with Street Fighter, right, the balancing for health thing kind of works. I still don't like it in that game, right? I still don't think it's a great idea. I still think it's kind of lazy. But they've had so many years to perfect that shit. It's just like charge characters, right? Guile in Street Fighter is a charge character. I think charge characters are fucking stupid. But if you balance your game around it, and if you've had, decades to do it, you can make it work and make it make sense, right? Even if it's a bad idea. You can make a bad idea work practically and make sense. Just because it's a bad idea doesn't mean it's something that can't work, right? I feel the same way about health changes. In Street Fighter, there's a mechanic called stun. When the character has low health, or when they usually have low health, they usually have a low stun amount too, which means they get stunned faster than other characters. If you don't know how stun works in Street Fighter, when you get stunned, it's like after you get hit, you get knocked into a stun state for a free combo. That doesn't exist in Mortal Kombat. Never has. Doesn't exist in any NRS games. So in those games, a character with let's say 900 health or 950 health, in those games, it usually means more stun too. So, or less stun, however you want to say it, but basically it means that they're easier to get it, like they're easier to kill. Not easier to kill by 50 health. I mean, they're easier to, like, if you land 2 combos on them, it's stun time and they're basically dead, right? Against those characters. But the trade-off is they're usually powerful. Akuma's usually powerful. Kami's usually powerful, right? In this game, in Mortal Kombat, there is no trade-off. The difference is literally 50 health. So it's like, hey, I know Jackie has a, unreactable, like super fast reversal special move mid-screen that you always got to worry about. Sure, you can duck it or block it, but if you're doing those things, you're not moving, and she can walk in on you. She has great walk speed. When she gets in on you, she has the best up close buttons in the game. Auto shimmy, jab string, mids for days. Very, very slightly minus on her 9 frame, 11 frame mids, 7 frame poke. It's always her turn. You literally have to guess when it's not her turn because there is no push block. There are no defensive options. All you can do is try to flawless block something, right? Ridiculous. If you think she doesn't have any full screen presence, she has a leap and she now has a DOT fireball. So she's extremely powerful. She can do everything in the game. There's nothing that this character cannot do. The trade-off, she has 50 less health. Like, are you kidding me? Like, how the fuck is that a trade-off? Like, it's kind of absurd to think like, hey, it's okay that she's completely fucking busted. She has 50 less health. If she could, like, if I could kill her, if she had 200 less health, It'd be better, but it still wouldn't be it still wouldn't fix the problem. Like another example of this shit is Phoenix in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. If you didn't play Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, there was a character in the game. It was Jean Grey, and it was so ridiculous. If you use 5 bars a meter with Jean Grey and you died with 5 bars a meter, she turned into Dark Phoenix. And when she turned into Dark Phoenix, her health immediately started draining, right? And she already had the lowest health in the game. She had like 350 health or something like that. So one combo is killing this character, right? Now, for those of you who don't know, this was still one of the best characters in the game at the end of the game's life. She was still completely fucking busted. She had like 350 health or something, if I'm not mistaken. You had to have her die with 5 bars. Granted, she had 2 lives, right? You killed Jean, and if Jean had 5 bars, she turned into Dark Phoenix. So granted, she had 2 lives, but Dark Phoenix, her health is constantly draining. You know what I mean? But there was X Factor to keep her alive for longer. But my point is, she was so overpowered and busted that this didn't even stop people from playing her at the highest level. Like, it doesn't matter like what the weakness is if the strength is too strong, right? This is the issue. And it doesn't, like, even if on the flip side of this, if a character is really, really shitty, but they have high health, it really doesn't matter because it doesn't address any of the things that make them shitty, right? Like, it's cool that RoboCop has 1100 health, but a lot of his buttons are still very easy to low profile. You know what I mean? He's still got some stubby ass buttons as well. Like, his zoning is good, but he has some issues. He still doesn't have anything in the mid range, right? Give him his air charge on the ground, and I think he becomes a lot better. But I also don't think he's as terrible as most people say he is. But my point is, giving him 50 more health doesn't really... Well, for RoboCop, a health change is kind of good because he can be played as like a keep away character, a zoning character. So in a zoning war, having more health is good. That's definitely a good thing. But let's say another example, Shao Kahn, give him 50 more health. Doesn't really do shit for him, right? You know what I mean? I mean, he didn't get 50 more health in this patch. It was in a different patch. But my point is, if you're a character who's very flawed, getting more health isn't gonna just fix the character. It can be a little bit better. Like for RoboCop, him getting more health is a little better. I'm not mad at the change for him. But the problem is the fact that they didn't do the change just for him shows that they didn't do it because they know having more health is good for him. They did it because they're fucking lazy, and this is how they're balancing the game at this point. People say Joker's busted. Give him 50 less health. And by the way, Joker's not busted. And even if he was, even if Joker was the best character in the game, I think that's fine. I think if any character in this game should be the best character in the game, it should be Joker because he is a neutral based character. He's like, you know what I mean? He's a neutral, but you could say he's like a trap character, a setup character, and neutral based, footsie based character. That's it. Joker doesn't have dash punch. Joker doesn't have teleport. Joker doesn't have down forward and Sub-Zero slide. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't really have the gimmicks that other characters have. He doesn't have the bullshit, like, which is why you don't see a million Jokers. And I'm not just saying this because I play Joker. Other characters I play have bullshit. I play RoboCop. He's got some bullshit. Joker doesn't have a fucking vortex. Like RoboCop has an actual fucking flamethrower vortex. If you guess wrong repeatedly, you just keep getting looped. But my point is, if a character's gonna be busted, let it be the character that takes effort, takes neutral, takes skill to play, right? Don't just say, hey, this character's busted, so let's take the health away. Like, Shiva as a character getting 950 health is really, really stupid because Shiva was fine except for 2 things, Stomp and Dragon Stance. Dragon Stance got nerfed a while ago, and they nerfed it well because they didn't butcher it. They just made it so it wasn't as ridiculous. You couldn't do it in block strings anymore. That was the biggest issue. If you want to play Dragon Stance, use it in neutral, fine. Go for it. It still exists. It's still on the ability choices. You can still pick it, but you lose your regular fireball, which is really, really good. And then they finally nerfed the stomp, right? Nerfed the stomp into the ground. Nerfed it a little harder than I thought they would have nerfed it, which is perfect. They took it from like 30 recovery frames to like 60 recovery frames. I always thought it was funny that it has less recovery than a down 2 on whiff. They narrowed the hitbox so it's harder to land. You can low key just walk out of it now. Good. That's how it should have always been. But then they lowered her health. You didn't need to lower her health after that. You did it. You killed her. You killed the stomp. Now at that point, Shiva's a regular character. Once they nerfed the stomp, it was like, hey, Shiva's a regular character now. She's not busted ass S tier anymore. Nah, she's probably not even top tier anymore. But she's still viable. She's still a solid character. But now you have to actually play neutral with the character. Like, you can't just pick Shiva and stomp your way to victory. Then they nerfed her health, and it was like, wait. You didn't really need to do that. but cool, I guess, because fuck Shiva. I don't know, man. Like, this is like my biggest beef with balancing by health. It just doesn't fix anything. It doesn't. And in this game, like, it doesn't even make characters easier to kill, to be honest. It really doesn't, because your combo's probably gonna do 30-35%. 2 combos about 70%. You know what I mean? You still gonna have to land 3 combos to end the game. You know what I mean? Depending on the character, maybe more. It doesn't really change shit, honestly. Like, unless you're in a zoning war, that's the only way it matters. That's why I say for RoboCop, yeah, okay. But every other character, like Cetrion getting 50 less health, but not nerfing the teleport that nobody can punish. Like, come on, fam. When the highest level players are playing the game offline and reading and reacting to the teleport and can't punish it with a jab, or you know what I mean, or a down 1 or something. Fam, nerf the fucking teleport. Don't nerf her chip damage. Like, yeah, Cetrion's chip damage is crazy, but like, what is like, I don't know, man. Whatever. I feel like I'm rambling and ranting at this point. But yeah, this is just my biggest issue. Like, it was cool to get a patch, but the health shit is not the answer. I hope they cut this shit. I hope the next NRS game does not do this at all. Just give everybody the same health. Injustice had different healths, but in Injustice, everybody did about the same damage. So, like, if you were fighting a character with 1050 health or a character with 1200 health, you would do roughly the same amount of damage. It was just a different number because their health was different, right? Their defense and stuff, the way it was structured, like, it wasn't like, oh, you have 1050 health, you die faster. Nah, that wasn't how it worked. So maybe they thought they could just roll that over and tweak it and make it like Street Fighter. It don't work that way. But anyway, nerfing my health is stupid. Get rid of this shit. Just balance your games better. Stop being lazy. That's how I feel. But let me know how y'all feel. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. JSF, I'm out. Peace.